Each of us is special, and everyone's unique. But it's when we get together that the picture is complete.
Welcome back to Ginny's. Joining me is Seema Chauhan, and she, like many other Americans, is fighting for her life, playing the waiting game. If she is lucky, her wait could end today, and she will be matched with the perfect bone marrow donor. If not, each day becomes more and more endless. Seema has taken her personal challenge as a call to action for others and is a champion for bone marrow transplants. A warm welcome to Seema Chauhan. Welcome, Seema.
Thank you, Jenny.
Tell us about your wait. How long has it been, and what is it in particular that you're waiting for?
Well, I've had leukemia for the past 14 years, and my disease has just gotten aggressive in the last year, and I've actively started searching for a bone marrow donor for the last year and a half.
I see.
So I don't know if I should say I've been waiting for 14 years because I started a search 14 years ago and then stopped it and then restarted a search about a year and a half ago.
Well, I guess I'd like to share a little bit, even on a personal level. I had a sister who died of leukemia because way back then, bone marrow transplants weren't even something you could even consider. And this was way back in 1963. So, you know, looking at the bright side, at least there is that hope that if you find the perfect donor, that it could just work out, right?
Absolutely. I think there's a definite advancement. If you do find a 100% match, it's a cure. It's a 100% cure doing a transplant.
Now, is there a greater chance of finding the match in the Asian American community, you know, being you're Asian Indian, and is it even more so if you look in the Asian Indian community, or does it not, you know, matter at all?
Absolutely, it certainly matters. The best chance is if you find a match within your own family.
Right.
But there's only a 25 to 30% chance that you're going to find a match within your own family. In my case, for example, I have two twin brothers and they do not match me.
So that's two twin brothers.
And so that's why I had to go outside my family. I've gotten all my cousins tested, and it doesn't matter if it's not your siblings, then it doesn't matter if they're your cousins. But yes, there is a higher chance that you're going to match somebody from your own ethnic and racial background. There's a higher likelihood that I would even match a South Asian, perhaps somebody from India or Pakistan, you know, the northeast region of the Indian subcontinent. But the issue is that whenever an Asian has leukemia and is looking for a match, it's really tough for them to find a match. And I think the primary reason for that is that there are currently only about 20,000 Asians who are in the National Marrow Donor Registry. There is a fairly large pool, and the total pool is about 4 million. And out of that, only 20,000 are Asians. And if I narrow it down to South Asians, actually there isn't that segregation in the data, so I don't know what that number is, but I'm told it's something around 5,000.
Let's talk about this a little bit. You know, why do you think that's so, that in the Asian American community we have such a significantly smaller pool?
That's a tough question, but what I think the reason for that is that a lot of Asians are not even aware that all they have to do is go get a simple blood test and be in the registry. And just by doing this blood test, they can be on the registry and they have the potential of saving a life. I don't think it's that Asians don't want to save other people's lives, that they're so self-absorbed. It's not that at all. I think it's just that there is a lack of awareness. There hasn't been enough education around the issue. it's considered a very personal issue
Right.
in Asia.
Right.
You don't, first of all, talk about your disease. Second of all, you don't go out and ask for
That's
help.
right, right.
You know?
Never ask for help.
No,
Yeah.
no, you need to do it yourself. I mean, look, if I look at myself, I've had leukemia for 14 years, and it's only in the last year and a half that I've decided to join the crusade and, you know, come out into the open, so to speak, and talk about the issue. I mean, professionally, I'm an advocate on other issues. And I just felt that if I can be an advocate on other issues, I should be able to advocate about an issue that is so personal and close to me, and be able to put a real human face to it, and just go out and talk about the need.
And what made you switch over in the last couple of years? Was there a point in time where you said, I've got to do this?
Yeah, I have been putting my disease on the side burner for, you know, the past 12, 13 years. And, you know, my disease progressed. I was told that I had to do a transplant now for survival. For years and years, I've been advocating for women's rights issues. And I have a lot of experience as being an advocate. And I just felt that, you know, it wasn't my issue alone. I know I needed it, but I also knew that I had the potential of just